live stream, and basically had a couple of people in the comments. A few people ask how to delete the game from your hard drive in order to reinstall it. It's really quite simple. Too bad I can't log out of this screen since I'm broadcasting, and basically you'll get like a blue screen that won't really show you anything. But basically you want to go to your media bar, and you know what the photo of the game is. Where the photo of the game is, you definitely want to push the option button, which I call the start button on the PS4 controller. And you're going to get a list of options, you know, whether you want to update it, whether you want to look at information of it. And then if you look on that list, it's going to say delete. So what that will do is that will delete the game from your hard drive. It's really that simple. The only way you can delete your saves if you actually go into your hard drive storage and go to your save data. There's two types of data. There's your game data and there's your save data. When you delete the game, it doesn't delete your save data. If you're a PS3 owner, like I am, it's the same thing on the PS3. You delete the game data, it will not affect your save data. The game data is just the Sony console basically taking the content off the disk and saving it to the hard drive in order to cut down on load times. That's why whenever you put in a PS4 game for the first time, it installs into your console. You're just deleting that data. You're not deleting the save data. They're two separate forms of data. There is no need to be afraid when you delete your game. Especially, I got a lot of friends who have digital games. They delete their game to make room for other games, and they'll re-download the game later. People who most of their games are digital, they know the process. It's fairly simple. Now with a hard disk game, you delete the game. In order to put the game back on your hard drive, you got to put the game disk in, and you got to wait whatever time it takes for the game to reinstall. But once it reinstall, your saves and everything will be intact. You have nothing to worry about, because the game data and the save data are two different things. Because I noticed a couple of people were asking about it, and a couple of people were worried. They were like, I don't know if I could take your word for it, man. I don't want to delete, my saves. Trust me, I've been a PS3 owner since 2011, and I own this PS4 since 2017. Yeah, if you delete the game data, your saves will be fine. And then if you have PSN, if you're so scared about losing your game saved, if you have PSN, it automatically saves your games to the cloud, and you can just get your save off of the cloud from your PSN account. Or if you have a USB or an external hard drive, like either a thumb drive or a hard drive, you can create a little folder for PS4 saves. I recommend anybody who owns a PS4 console to do that, because the PS3 doesn't allow it, but the PS4 does. You can actually save even your digital games to an external hard drive, but you still got to have your PS4 account. You better remember your password. That's the only way we're going to be able to access those games. But if you forget that password, well, you're screwed. But your game saves, you can save them to an external hard drive or a thumb drive. I back up my saves, like important saves. Even with my PS3, there was a process where people could unlock certain saves, and I even have those saved externally. But yeah, nothing to worry about. Just on the game's media bar where you see the game that you want to delete, push, select the game, go to the game, put the little, icon, whatever thing on it, push start, go to delete, and it will just delete, you know, the game off the hard drive. It's just the game data. It's not the save data. You have nothing to worry about. There is no way you can screw it up. There is no way you can screw up your save data unless you go into the menu and into your options on your PS4 hotbar and go to the hard drive. And you know, there's going to be your game data, and then there's going to be a save data. There's going to be two types of saves, like two places. If you go to the other one and start deleting your files, your save files one by one, that's the only way you can delete your saves. The only way. And the only time I did that is when Skyrim, like some of my Skyrim saves were getting corrupted and fucking up with me to the point I couldn't save playing Skyrim. So I had to delete all the automatic saves in Skyrim. I had to go into the hard, you know, into my internal, you know, hard drive manually in the menu and delete those saves, you know, manually. You know, I had to actually pick and choose which files I had to delete. So, yeah, you have nothing to worry about by deleting the game data. So, I hope that helps calm certain people's fears. It's not rocket science. If you don't believe me, you can always go to GameFAQs or watch a YouTube video of people who show you step by step, you know, how the process is, and probably do a better job explaining it. But yeah, it's not hard, people. It's not rocket science. It's fairly simple. It's something I've been doing for years, and I have never had no saves deleted. So there's nothing for you guys to worry about. So far I've been back to playing the game a little bit more regular, working on my cause again, simulating matches with my cause. I don't know if I want to do anything with universe mode, because, you know, I don't know. Last time I touched universe mode, it was annoying because you would get like the same matchups like every week for months. It's like you would have like 6 like superstars just in the same storyline for like months. The storyline doesn't even end even after a pay-per-view. And if it does end, they'll just restart it again. So you'll keep on getting these similar matchups that are annoying. There was also a glitch where I think they fixed it last time with a previous patch. Not this patch, but a previous patch. I spotlighted that in one of my YouTube videos where I tried to make a tag team with my created wrestler with an in-game wrestler with Dakota Kai. Using inside the superstar mode of the universe mode, and yeah, the game would crash. I would get kicked out the game to the PS4, you know, menu, to the PS4 home screen. It was like the game would crash. You know, I made complaints about that. What was another problem with universe mode? When you play a superstar mode, you're playing by yourself. And it's like I got used to the gameplay, you know, so much how to choose the gameplay that just wasn't fun. I wish they would have had a way where you could play superstar mode and you could sim matches. Because sometimes I just want to see how my created wrestler would do just the way I created my wrestler. Yeah, sure, you could probably make a 99 wrestler and your wrestler would probably just, you know, run through the WWE. But they still got the modifiers to where if you go on a winning streak or whatever, or losing streak and shit like that, it does affect your overall attributes. Let's go into one of my universe modes right now. Okay, this is my Sexy Libre one that I started. I might have to tinker with that one. There's some stuff I want to set up in universe, but I'm kind of scared because some people are still saying universe mode is pretty much useless. There's been no recent patches for it. So damn it. Okay, where's my other universe mode? Where's my other one? I think I gotta go to probably load instead of continue. Yeah, let me go to load. Let me go to superstar. Alright, so here it is. So superstar, there's my Diana Dynamite call. Other than like early on when I started playing the game, or when I decided to lose on purpose to advance a storyline, yeah, it's like 30-5. You know, that's the record I got right now. Another tip, I know some people said I can't find rankings. The only way you're gonna find rankings in superstar mode, if you click on it when you go to your info on your character, you got to go to your edit superstar, and your power rankings will be right here. So she's number 8 in the power rankings. She got +1 to her attributes. She's a 91. Normally she's only an 84, but these status effects, they now have a description for these things. So if you win a lot, you know, your attributes should go up. It can stack up to 10 times, you know, if you get these built up and stuff like that. That's why I would love to sim matches, you know, so I can see how my wrestler does organically, because when I play, it's just, for me, it's no challenge. It gets kind of boring. I introduced Star Suzuki, but I think it's, which one is it? Which version is it? Okay, it's the one I edited. Okay, that sucks. So I might just delete this universe, because I've made some changes. It pisses some of my friends off because they're like, they want to follow my Sexy Libre and some of my other stuff, but they be like, man, it's like and then you change shit right when shit is getting good. You're like, stop changing shit, it's annoying. So that's why my friend of mine, she was like, I want you to do like an in-game year from like after WrestleMania up until WrestleMania with you not making any changes. So I started that in 2K19, and I need to finish it, because I promised her I would do it. But yeah, Diana Dynamite is it was funny because I couldn't win the title because I don't know, I think my only Achilles heel when playing these wrestling games, if I want to challenge, play ladder matches, where it's like, you know, sometimes you just get your ass kicked and the computer gets lucky. you know, random shit happens that cause you to lose. You know, just, you know, extreme matches or shit like that is where, you know, it's kind of random unless you just out cheese the computer in the game. But I got the difficulty on hard, so it's like, you know, the computer, they'll get some good shots on me. They'll go on a little roll. They're early on, there were some moves that were hard to reverse, hard to counter. And plus with the combo system, if you don't guess right, if you don't guess the button right, you're going to get lit up. Like, there are a couple of wrestlers in their game that are like my kryptonite. And then another thing I noticed, since your attributes, they have an attributes for your body, legs, and arms, but they don't have an attribute for head. So I've been simming one of my cars where I made her like a monster. You know, she's like a 99, but she lost out of like 3 or 4 matches. She lost, out of those 4 matches, she lost 3 times to Asuka. And it's because Asuka, she has a submission finisher that does head damage. Attribute for head durability. Yeah. Now, I hope you put 2 and 2 together. There's no attribute for head durability. Let me go and make sure, because that's what I noticed with this game. Let me go into my superstar creation, because yeah, there's some ass backwards this when they streamlined the game. I hate the fact that they took out of OMG moments, because I got so used to OMGs for the last 2013 came out, what, 2012, like 10 years, and it just makes good spots for if you're doing like, you know, videos or content. You know, they took those spots away where they're busting through the barricade or doing other stunts, and I know they made some of the OMGs like regular wrestling moves, but it's not the same. It's not the same. I liked it when it was like an automatic spot. I prefer it that way. People are like, oh, I kind of like that. It's more organic, and you know, you don't see him as often. It's like, well, shit, that is your ass. I said, but for me, when it comes to creating content, like if you're doing an e-fed and running a show, and you want to like basically run a wrestling show, like real wrestling, where they do have pre-planned and rehearsed spots, you know, it's the same thing. You know, I want certain matches, like, okay, I want this going on in the match or something for content to, you know, tell a story in the ring. But you can't do that no more because they took out the OMGs. So yeah, I was right. No head durability stat. You only get body, arm, and leg. So it's like, even if you have everything maxed out, like a end game wrestler who is probably like an 80 or higher can still beat. Oops, my mic fell out. Can still beat that 80 rated wrestler. I've seen it. I ran some simulations. Like perfect example is Diana Dynamite. She beat Angelina Black when I first did my early sims. When they were having matches, like the first time I got finished, making Angelina, and then I said, oh yeah, she's gonna be awesome. Put her in the first match against Dynamite. Diana Dynamite beat her in 6 minutes. I was like, what the fuck? She got all these high bodies, she does all this high damage, and yeah, Anna Black got mollywopped by my 84 high flyer. And yeah, I was like, okay, there's something off about how stats and attributes work in this game. Because at least in 2K19, it's like if you made a monster, the computer would play it like a monster. It will dominate your roster. Even if you didn't make a 100 rated call, if you maxed out certain attributes and gave them certain personalities with certain finishers, that call could dominate your roster. Like somebody uploaded a call in 2K19, like I think it was last year during the summer, and it was only like an 84, and I put it in my universe. It just dominated my roster, and I was like, what the fuck? Let me go into these attributes. So what this person did, I don't know if they patched it out or what, I think you could still kind of do it, was they copied the I guess the move set along with the match attributes of a heavyweight wrestler, and copied it to a diva call. So, and if you increase her weight to like heavyweight, if you increase the weight to heavyweight, then she'll have the heavyweight attributes. So that means instead of her strike maxing out at 80, her striking, you can pump it up all the way up to 90 or 95. And the same thing with her submissions. Instead of being like, you know, 90, it can go up to 95 to 100. And then her body attributes can go up an extra like 10 or something points. And I think somebody was doing that early on in 2K20, because I noticed when I downloaded some calls, they would go past the maximum level of their attributes. Like I'll say, okay, it's supposed to stop at 90, but somehow this person made the points go up to 95. So it's yeah, there are some crazy shit with the attributes concerning this game. I forgot what I wanted to do with this car. I think I wanted to get rid of this helmet. Oh yeah, I wanted to copy the maid outfit on her because I've been just experimenting with some shit. I want to see what she looks like in it. It's like I tinker with my calls all the time. Like all the time. It pisses a lot of my friends off because they're like, you always changing shit, bro. Stop changing shit. It's like, I can't help it. I gotta change shit. Who is this on my phone? Yeah, everybody named Mama between like 10 o'clock to now, I guess, just want to be on the internet. My phone has been blowing up for like the past 2 or 3 hours. Well, more like an hour and a half. Alright, so okay, I gotta get rid of that texture. That texture makes a difference. Texture, I put a face texture on the character, but now I gotta take that face texture off. The body type is pretty legit, but I gotta get rid of that face texture. It kind of sucks that it's hard to get rid of face textures on calls. I don't know, does she have a face texture? I don't think she got that face texture. Okay, I just need to fix her face. I think she might have that face texture. We're going to see. Because at first I made a tag team with my, well, more like a trio, more like a stable with Anna Black and Star Suzuki, but I made her a heel, so I renamed her Luscious Suzuki, like a bad girl version, a heel version of Star, so she could tag team with her daughter, and then they became a trio, sort of like they're like the servants to to Anna Black. But then I have Anna Black in a mixed tag team with Finn Balor. I don't know. I feel I might have a universe where I don't know if I want to make Anna Black a part of the WWE, and have her be a manager, you know, slash in-ring competitor. She'll be a manager for Finn Balor. Oh God, what the fuck? Gotta get rid of that shit. But in order to do that, you gotta go to default. It's like, once you go to default, yeah, that's the only way to get rid of textures. But it's gonna revert her skin color back to what it was, which sucks. See, that's why I don't like going to default, because default is just so I'm just gonna go to, I'm just gonna have to put a different texture on her. That's all I'm gonna do. Put a different texture. This texture's not too bad. Yeah, some of these textures are weird. She like a she's a light-skinned black woman. But she kind of like Moondragon. Well, Moondragon's a character in Marvel Comics. Actually, that's not a bad face. That's a bad face. Let's see if I can align it properly, which will be tricky. That's the tricky part. We're messing with textures in this alignment, and then the whole thing just falls apart. Yeah, see, like I was saying, it's like, ugh. But sometimes the game will write itself, which is weird. The game will correct itself. It's like you just gotta, I guess, try to meet it halfway. But she got a wall-eyed. Okay, I gotta go back. I gotta go back because this thing is not working for me. There's something off. Alright. Alright, let me go back one more step because yeah, it's off center. Off center. Gotta shrink it. There we go, shrink it some more. Her eyes are just, she got wall eyes. Where her eyes are just so spread apart on her face. Okay, I just have to skate it a little bit more. Okay, there we go. That's much better. I gotta bring this down a bit. Yeah, bring that down. Alright, so that is anatomically correct. But, alright, let's see how it works. We'll see what it do. It's still off. What the hell? What am I not doing right? What am I not doing right with this thing? Okay, I think they put the face is not centered on the thing. The face is not centered. That's what it is. The face is not centered at all. My only issue is like when you get a face like this, it's like okay, oh, I could adjust the face size. Okay, I could adjust oh, I don't want to give her like chibi. Okay, there we go. Let's see how this works. I don't think it's gonna make a difference, but yeah, it's still off. It's still off. Yeah, see, it's just off center. Even when you move the face, it's just off. See, it should be like right about that. It should be like just like that. Alright, I'm gonna leave it there. Let's see if they'll let it stick. But I'm gonna have to shorten her face a bit. There. Alright, let's go to region. Okay, that's better. That's a little bit better. That's doable. Okay, that's doable. That's much better than what it was before. Kinda, sorta. It's still off, slightly off, but at least I won't have to be doing too much work. And then when you look at the actual face, it's like it doesn't match with see, the eye based on the whatever says it should be. If I put it down here and go over the eye, that's not where it should be. It need to be like right here. Yeah, like right about there. I gotta make that eye bigger. Alright, we're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that do what it do. And bring the nose down a little bit lower. So I'll cover up the nostrils. And then where's my mouth? Okay, the mouth gotta be like right about. She got a hella low mouth. The mouth is like way down here. We'll see how it works. But yeah, the mouth is down here. Alright. Alright, we'll see how this looks after it gets done. I'm gonna do the face structure after. Sometimes the game will still crash when you're dealing with face textures. I had the game crash on me a few times, few meaning about 3 times, you know, since the patch. Let me take this helmet off of her to see what it looks like. Alright, let me go to the tire. Actually, I could just take it off since it'll be, I don't think she can wrestle with that anyway in real life. That would be hard to wrestle with, but I want to see what her face looks like. That's not too bad. Oh no, the eyebrows are off. The eyebrows are off. Oh, I should have put the eyebrows higher. I should have put the eyebrows higher. But actually, since I made her like a Latina wrestler, she does look Latina. Slightly Latina face. A little old for Latina, but actually that could be fixed pretty easily. Just put a mask on her. Really? I wish people made more masks as far as like photo game face or shit like that. I wish they would make it a lot easier to find shit, because the whole tagging system is annoying in this game. It's like you type in masks, you'll still have to dig through thousands of photos to find exactly what you need to find, which is annoying. Very annoying to me. Maybe I'm just lazy. I don't know. I just don't want to spend hours going through that laggy ass download menu. Okay, so there we go. Okay, there we go. So got her a mask. So we're gonna rock with that. I still need to tweak her face some more. I know some people, they put up a lot of face textures. I think that's the good thing about this game. Since they have separate photo face, you can find hella textures. You know, face textures to make your calls not look like the typical in-game created wrestlers. You can give them all unique faces, which helps a lot, especially when you're running an e-fed. And you know, if you're making content, but yeah, that's, I still have to tweak her face. I still gotta tweak her face. Her face is kinda meh. Her face needs some work. She looked older for her age, but you know, you don't have to make all your female. See, that's not too bad. Not too bad. It's just the eyebrows. The eyebrows. Ugh, them eyebrows, yo. Alright, I think I can put a part on her face that could, I don't know, I could change a different set of eyebrows. Yeah, sometimes that's how you fix it. Change some different, you know, change the eyebrows. But I don't know, them eyebrows are so high up on her head. Oh god, no. No, no. You can tell like which eyebrows they made for female wrestlers and which ones they made for dudes. Can you get rid of eyebrows as a part? Actually, that would be hella convenient. Okay, there we go. Bam! I just got there. Fixed the problem. There, fixed it. Just like that. Fixed the problem. Okay. That just fixed the problem. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright. Other part is if I want to be anal retentive, I'll probably have to make her the textures on the legs lighter to match her skin tone, or I could just darken her skin, which will make it a lot easier to do. I'll probably just darken her skin a bit, darken it, yeah. But then it would throw off the nah, the coloring is not too off as far as the boobs from the body. I'll just have to lighten the skin a little, not too much. Okay, as far as headwear, I can't put that mask on her, but I think they might have something in head accessories. No, I think I might just get rid of the whole maid thing on her and just give her a mask. I really don't need 3 maids. But I haven't really figured out what I want to do with whether I want to keep that tag team, well, that trio with Anna Black and heel version of Star Suzuki and her daughter. Actually, I could probably put her in that fox mask like I did with Sweetie. Yeah, I could put her in the fox mask. Yeah, I could put her in the fox mask. Oh, game crashed. Yep.